I was following the eye, was following the eye, was following the eye.
Alright. So for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Justin Priest, and I am the sole proprietor, owner. I operate FlowCorp Casterboards. I've been getting a lot of questions lately from people getting butter wheels, trying to figure out how to put them on their board. So today I'm going to do a little tutorial for you and teach you how to change out your wheels. So this is the board that I'm sporting right now. It's my favorite. It's the GLX. This right here is a little tip that I picked up from my buddy Bobby Camus. If you just get some Gorilla Glue and put it in the slots on your back deck, because all the pressure from landing on the board is right here in line with the caster, and you don't want to snap that. I can't tell you how many times I've snapped my board between here and here. And so this just takes away some of the pressure on the plastic of the board, and it'll make it last longer. These wheels, they don't really need to be changed out right now, but just for the tutorial, we're going to change them out today. So what you're going to need, obviously you're going to need a board. You're going to need a new set of wheels, and the FlowCorp butter wheels are absolutely my favorite. There's some really great wheels out there. Axis makes a good wheel, Timberwolf makes a good wheel, Lebeda makes a good wheel, but these are my personal favorite. They're also the personal favorite of Andy Baraska and other team riders, Ryan Walker and Caden Zipfel. 88A hardness, and they're 76 millimeters, so they're the perfect balance to keep you away from speed wobbles and keep you gripping and rolling on the ground. Okay, so you're gonna need some Allen keys. You need some bearings. We don't sell bearings on the site right now, but we're about to, so keep on the lookout for that. They'll be up hopefully pretty soon. Okay, what you want to do first, and you can take the bearings out of your old wheels, but I'm using new ones. Personally, I like shake junts, and I'm going to be using those right now. So you just set the bearing in there and press it until it snaps in, and then you should have one of these with your bearings, a little spacer to go in between them. Just plop it down in there and try to line it up with the bearing on the inside. You take the other one, pop it in. You're going to do the same thing with the other wheel. Once you got your bearings in, you're ready to roll. You're going to take your Allen key. On the waveboard, there's only slots for the Allen key on one side of the wheel. The other one is locked with a little square block that goes into the caster. If you're doing this with a ripstick, you're going to need to do it. You're going to have two Allen keys on either side. I prefer a T handle, but I don't have one right now, so I'm going to use this little L handle. So all you got to do is loosen it up. You get your bolt out. You got your bolt, and pull the axle out and get your spacers. You want to make sure that you keep your spacers because they're really important. Don't lose them. They're small and they're easy to lose track of. If you're planning on reusing your bearings, it's really easy to just take an Allen key, stick it in, and pry it out as hard as you can. Just take my axle first, and if you're doing it on a waveboard, you want the end that's got the square. You want the end that's got the square to match up with the square on the axle. Okay, so you stick the axle in, you take the spacer with the little edges pointing in, and you plop it on there, and you're going to take your new wheel and feed it through. And since there is that little spacer in between the bearings, sometimes you got to jimmy it out. So I like to take my Allen key and just shake it around there until I can push the axle through. And then take your other spacer. Sometimes this is tricky getting it in, but I've been riding this board for a while, so the caster's pretty loose. And once you get the spacer in, kind of move the wheel around until you hear a little click, and you should get it lined up just perfectly. There we go. And you just take your bolt, tighten it up real nice, but not so tight that the wheel can't spin well. Alright. Okay, so that's been my tutorial on how to change your wheels. There's going to be lots more videos like this to come. Be sure to check out the website. It's going to be FlowCorpCasterboards.com. We got t-shirts, and we've got wheels, and we've got lots of parts coming. If you guys have any suggestions for parts or apparel or any kind of thing that you want to see in the community, just leave a comment, send us an email, just let us know what you want, and we'll get on it. Keep riding.